Trucker Newz 19 Volume 1 Clip 2. Just like to say, how you doing, family? This is Volume 1 Clip 2 of Trucker Newz 19. Some of the greatest news that you can hear about the trucker life on Trucker Newz 19. Gonna do to you again, give you my disclaimer. I've been trucking since 1988. I don't want a contract with you. Hold up. And I do believe in self-preservation and motivation. Self-preservation first. My rights to defend myself. And I do check my tires quite often. I really do. I do a tire check quite often. Pretty much every time I step off the step, I have my tire thumper in my hand to do a tire check. So that's my disclaimer right there. I'm gonna jump right on to it. Y'all ready to do some trucking? Cause you're gonna do some trucking. I guarantee you with this Trucker Newz 19, you're gonna do some trucking riding with me. Let's put it in gear and get it. I wanna talk to you about the rolling 14-hour clock. The rolling 14-hour clock. I got an example right here. This driver right here, he went on duty at 6. This under the new rules that's coming out in September. He started driving at 6 a.m. He drove to 9 a.m. Then he went on duty from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I guess he was at a shipper trying to get it loaded or unloaded. And you know how that can be at some of these shippers. So he spent 4 hours at the shipper trying to get loaded or unloaded. Then he drove again for another hour. Okay. At that time, he went off duty. Now it's 2 p.m. He went off duty 8 hours later. He started driving at 6 a.m. So he went off duty from 2 p.m. to 3, 4, 5. He went off duty for 3 hours, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Then that allowed him to come back on duty at 5 p.m. So from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., under the new rules, he was allowed to drive. Under the old rules, with what he did from 5 p.m., when he came back on duty at 5 p.m., he wouldn't been allowed to drive up until 8 p.m. Then he would have been out hours. But he took that 3 hours, I think it's a 7-3 sleeper split. He took that 3-hour break, and that allowed him to stop his clock and gave him, instead of, after he came back on duty, instead of just the 3 hours to drive, he gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gained 6 hours to drive. So that allowed him to do 10 hours worth of driving with that 3-hour break. And they saying that they changing the rules for this new e-laws that drivers are on. They changed the rules because they figure out that you can't tell a person, especially drivers that's over 40, and over 0.5% of the industry drivers are over 40. So you really can't just put a person on a clock like that and expect him to function right. You know, because sleep, you know, your sleep gonna be different from mine any day of the week. So this will allow a driver to expand his clock and get his rest. I guess, you know, like it always has been, you got to get into it and figure out how it's gonna work for you. You know, my understanding of it that if you drive, say for instance, okay, he started up at 6. Okay, he drove to 9 o'clock. Okay, then he went off duty. He went on duty from 9 to 1. My understanding of it that you can stop your clock, you know, at least 2 times within the 14-hour break rule. You can stop your clock at least 2 times there and still get all your driving time back to make your trip, you know. But you got to stay off duty a minimum of, I believe, 2 to 3 hours each time you stop. You got to stay off duty at that time so you can get up to at least 4 or 5 hours of sleep time during them breaks if you need it. So that's what it's really gonna allow you to do too. You can stop your clock at least twice within a 700-mile trip and get your rest in. And it might let you get up to 800 miles of driving. Well, on a real note, if you done drove over 720 miles, 750 miles within a 24-hour period, you need your rest, you know. And then between that 720, 750 miles within that 11-hour period, if you done drove that, some drivers can't drive that because their trucks is not governed past 70 miles per hour. But if you done drove, as they say, between 600 and 700 miles a day, you need your rest. You really do. If you can get you 4 or 5 good hours between that 600 and 700 hours a day, that really will help. That's gonna help. That's Trucker Newz 19. That's the Trucker Newz 19. But now we're gonna get off into some of this real news. Boy, I had a good weekend this weekend. I finally got a chance to hook up with NFAC, Not Fucking Around Coalition. We was up there in Louisville, Kentucky, all eyes on Bre 100%, and that was the reason why we was up there in Louisville, Kentucky. I missed Stone Mountain. Yeah, I missed that, but I caught Louisville. I caught it. I sure did. But I'm just here to tell you my experience, you know, with NFAC, which I was feeling that. I hate that I missed Stone Mountain, but I procrastinated myself out the blessing on Stone Mountain. But I got blessed. Well, blessed. I know some people say be less, but I got fortune. We'll put it like this. I got fortune in Louisville. And I really want to take time to send a shout out to all those people that when I got out the car in Louisville, because we got started right there in the hood. We was right directly in the hood where we got started at. To all those people, you know what I'm saying, that thank me, you know what I'm saying, personally, you know what I'm saying. I heard so many thank you, you know what I'm saying, from people, there's people in the hood now, you know what I'm saying, in the true hood. We all live in the hood, you ask me, you know what I'm saying. Even if you on if you think you in the upscale neighborhood, you in the hood, you know what I'm saying. Don't think you're not, but we're in the real hood, and I can't just even begin to tell you on how many thank yous I heard when I walked down the street, you know what I'm saying, toting that thing, you know what I'm saying, toting that thing. And that right there, that right there just, you know, made me feel just overwhelmed of grateful, you know what I'm saying, like, man, it just, you know what I'm saying, you know, jaws start getting loose and tight, you know what I'm saying, like, man, you know. So I heard a lot of thank you, and then a lot of people that helped the old school out. I ain't gonna lie to you about it. I'm tell you exactly how my experience went. So after that, you know what I'm saying, getting out the car, walking up to get checked in, you know what I'm saying, heard a lot of thank yous. I thank you people for giving me no thanks, you know what I'm saying. I wish I could remember you. I wish I could see you, hope to see you again, to tell you thank you in person from a NFAC member. I appreciate that love, Bre 100. So after I got out the car, walked up, got checked in, had to fill out the paperwork, necessary paperwork, you know what I'm saying. Because if you're a responsible person, a responsible gun owner, the check-in list that they gave you, you know what I'm saying, it's just what it was, you know what I'm saying, check in to be responsible. So after you fill out your paperwork, you got checked in, had to go stand in formation. Now, you know, coming from the old school, you know what I'm saying, so I had my gear, you know what I'm saying, had 2 belts on, you know what I'm saying, buckshots, you know what I'm saying, 1 belt right here, 1 belt right there, buckshots. I had my little folding chair, and I had my sawed off, not sawed off, I had my pistol grip shotgun, and I had the BP-12. Now the BP-12 is a heavy ass weapon. I mean, that son gun. But I found out I found out really how heavy it was. So I had my gear on, had my binoculars. Then I had my other little bag, had a little, you know, couple waters in, you know what I'm saying, and a couple crackers and peanut butter, you know. So I was trying to prepare for this heat. I thought I was prepared. But man, when I got off into it, after I fill out the paperwork, I walked over, got information to get the weapons checked. Everybody's weapons had to get checked, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you didn't have one in the chamber. And it say something about that, not having one in the chamber. If you're you come around a group like that and you want to participate, now, you know, you see the guys, already see the soldiers walking around, you know what I'm saying, you just stop and scope, you know, you see them like, damn, you know, they got something important to do because they walk around observing, you know what I'm saying. So you see them cats walking around observing. There's really no use of you having one in the chamber approaching, because if something do happen, I'm very sure the guys that's on detail, they're going to give you ample enough of time to load one up in the chamber and get ready, you know. So like I said, after filling out the paperwork, walking over towards the formation, getting checked in, I had all my gear on. But I knew then, this is not gonna be good, because that heat was constantly coming down on me. And I had all this gear on, so I'm standing there, so CJ Master, he checking all the guns. I'm like, man, I hope he come on get to me. I should have started to flop my seat out and sit on it, but I'm in formation, so I want, you know what I'm saying, I want, you know, not, you know, I want to not be, you know, out of formation, have the stuff correct, you know what I'm saying, try to stay like a soldier. But bruh, boy, that gear was wearing me down. So Jay came over to me. Here I am, you know what I'm saying, show me your weapon, show him my weapon, flip it over, flip it back over. So he was checking to make sure one in the chamber. So like I said, I already knew not to have one in the chamber due to when they was on Stone Mountain, I was watching that live. Like I said, I didn't attend Stone Mountain, but I was watching it live, how he was saying then, don't have one in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? You don't need one in the chamber in no formation. You know, so mine, he checked me out. What's your main weapon? I pulled that heavy ass BP up. And he held my pistol grip shotgun. And then he looked, and he like, man, you got too much goddamn shit. You gonna get your ass blowed out. In combat, you can't have this much shit. You gotta be light and flexible. He like the bag I had with the crackers and the water in it, and the pistol grip shotgun. He like, man, you gotta get rid of that. Go get rid of that. You can't have that. I'm like, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So the other day, he checked. I had my bulletproof vest on, which I had borrowed my bulletproof vest. I had borrowed from my brother up there in Louisville. My brother let me use his vest, so I had his vest on, you know. So he checked, had my vest on. He's like, you ain't got no gun, no handgun. Like, no, sir, just shotgun. So he checked me out, like, but you gotta go put some of that stuff up. You can't be in combat weighing down like that. So, okay, so yes, sir. So I fell out of formation. Then my brother was still hanging around, so he grabbed a pistol grip shotgun and the bag with the waters and crackers on it, which I should have took them two belts off. Then he grabbed my little chair. I gave him my chair. I should have took them two belts off. I should have took them binoculars off and just had just the binoculars and put my phone in my pocket. That's what I should have did. But I still was way down. So we sitting around. So we were sitting around waiting on all the weapons to get checked, because we figured it marched down to the city hall. So after that went on for a while, we sitting down, resting, chilling. Then we got back in formation, get ready to march down to City Hall. So I was like, I gotta wait till everybody get in formation. I need a little bit more rest, because this right here get me. Man, I'm still way down. Like I said, I should have took them two belts off. I should have got light as possible, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Boy, I couldn't even make it the first half a block down to the City Hall. I was like, man. So they came up to me like, you all right? You all right? I'm like, no. So once you say you're not all right, they immediately gonna snatch you out. You ain't no games being played, you know what I'm saying? So they immediately snatched me out, put me to the side. So then it was a white van going down the street. So I ended up hiking a ride with that white van. That white van took me down to the formation. But we got separated from the formation, so we had to end up parking and still walking a couple blocks to the formation. So here I am still carrying this goddamn heavy ass weapon and still loaded down like a sun gun. So I couldn't even keep up with the people in the white van, you know what I'm saying? So I eventually got to some steps and stayed there. And then there was a couple of the Louisville PD, like say big what's up to the Louisville PD. Hey, we appreciate your participation and the protection that you gave us from the ops, you know what I'm saying, from anybody else that was just trying to destroy a good cause, you know what I'm saying. Thank you, Louisville police for that help. Much obliged. But found sitting on the steps, and was this other lady. I think she was in a little bit better shape than I was, because she had to get up and go in the ambulance. They asked me, I was like, nah, I got to get down to the city hall, because I knew I had to get down to the city hall because that's where we was gonna get sworn in now. Like I got to make it before we get sworn in. So Jay was still talking on the mic, you know what I'm saying, talking to the crowd, whatnot. So, man, I finally made it to the city hall. Now I found a spot that I could be comfortable on. Was a pole behind me. I'm like, I got to go sit right there. So I went sit in the trash can right there, but I had to sit right there. So I sat right there. I'm like, damn, I'm still out of breath like a sun gun, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, the formation had been there, you know, at least 20, maybe 30 minutes before I got there, but I still got there. I knew I had to be there to get sworn in. So I'm just chilling. So when the sworn in came, I knew I had to stand up. I stood up and got my due, you know what I'm saying? You know, took my oath to protect the black nation. And that's why I'm on this live. That's why I'm on this recording to tell you, you know what I'm saying, all you YouTubers with that BS, you know what I'm saying, that's exactly what you about, some BS, you know what I'm saying, especially some of you black YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, you jump right on what was happening and you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell you gonna jump on what was happening, you know what I'm saying, less than 24 hours or 24 hours later, you wasn't there. If you wasn't there, it's gonna take you at least a week, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 days or a week to figure out, you know, what's really happened. You know what I'm saying? A shot was fired. That shot was fired, you know what I'm saying? But the shot was fired because the brother, you know what I'm saying, fell out and dropped his weapon. That's why the damn shot was fired. It wasn't that nobody being careless, man. Like I said, some of you people in America, you know what I'm saying, y'all just, you know what I'm saying, for real, because you jump to conclusion, you know what I'm saying, you jump to a conclusion right off the bat, and then they'll never try to figure out what's happening. That's why they tearing your butt up now with what's going on, you know what I'm saying, you know, because you jump to a conclusion too quick, you know, especially our people, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna jump. You see, NFAC is a good cause. It's out there for protection. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that bull crap, you know what I'm saying, that your YouTubers talking about, you know what I'm saying, that he gonna get a bunch of people killed and all that. You just a punk. You know what I'm saying? Like man said, you pussy. You know what I mean? You did all that talk. I've been listening to some of you cats for the last 5 or 6 years. I ain't never seen you had no video out in the street where you were putting works in. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of y'all fit that description. I never seen y'all out in the street, made a video, you talk, and then here come a brother, you know what I'm saying, got brothers out in the street, putting works in, trying to make a difference, you know what I'm saying, trying to do something, you know what I mean? And then you Hebrews, Bible thumpers, you know what I'm saying, man, y'all like that too, you know what I'm saying? Peter, Yeshua, Jesus, who you call Jesus, Yeshua told Peter to put the weapon down. Yashua hadn't told NFAC, hadn't sent no signs or nothing to NFAC to put no weapons down. You know what I'm saying? Cause Yashua and the Most High Creator, they know what's happening with us. You know what I'm saying? In the state that we in this society. This society done screwed everybody's mind. You know what I'm saying? Both black and white. You know what I'm saying? Screwed y'all mind so hard that when you see brothers out there in the street putting works in, you still negative about it. You know what I'm saying? And that cause that we did yesterday in Louisville, that saved they city, you know what I'm saying? Cause a whole lot is going on that you don't even know nothing about. Young cats talking about they putting work in, they've been putting work in, but the work they've been putting in, stopping traffic, throwing stuff, causing a lot of chaos. You don't do it like that. You up on the rules and contract. That ain't putting work in. They're gonna get you effed up. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, by us going to Louisville trying to get some type of clarity on Bre getting killed like that, you know what I'm saying, it puts some type of narrative on the city to bring some type of closure and stop a whole lot of people from getting hurt or even killed. You know what I mean? That's what NFAC is about. And like I said, you punk YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, all you other punks, you know what I'm saying, they're scared to come out because the man opened the invitation up to anybody that's black in the black nation that want to come down and join, meet us in Louisville. And you punks still didn't do nothing, but just got on this mic afterwards, did a whole bunch of ratting and raving about this and that, and you punks ain't never did nothing in the last 5 or 6 years that I saw of you being in the street doing nothing. You just behind the mic because you're scared to come away from behind the mic. Stop being a punk. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Grandmaster, you know what I'm saying, brother. Keep your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Worry about them pussies, you know what I'm saying, because that's exactly what they are, pussies. But like I said, I think got sworn in, you know what I'm saying, now it's time to give back. Like, man, so if I got sworn in, I got to start walking back to catch up with the people in the van, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to hold them up. I want to be on point. So I'm walking back. So then when I saw the formation start coming back, I had to stand back up. I knew I had to stand back up, pay attention on top of the building. People walking alongside the formation, you know, observing the crowd. So I thought I was going to see the people in the van and get back with them. So most of the crowd had passed. So I'm like, now, well, the people in the van should be there getting in, loading up. So I walked back, I flanked the main street where they had parked the van. I got back to that area, van gone. I was like, oh, man. So after that, I had to stop about 12 or 15 times to get back to the park, and the park was probably about 5 blocks away from it, but that, I made it. That's all I can say, I made it, you know what I'm saying, for real. You know, I was slow and old, but you know what I'm saying, hey, I made it. So I know how to prepare for the next one. You know what I'm saying? I know how to prepare for the next one. Lightweight everything. Lightweight on everything, you know. That's how I'm gonna prepare for the next one. But like I said, big ups to Louisville, NFAC, you know what I'm saying? Making a difference, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make a difference, you know what I'm saying? It's both parties, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just fed up with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have no right, if you ain't on the streets or you ain't trying to get on the streets, you don't have no right to say anything, you know what I'm saying? Cause you wasn't there. You wasn't there. You listened to a whole bunch of bull crap about this, that, and the other, and you wasn't there. Stop doing that, man. Man up. Man up or shut up. That's what you can do, man up or shut up. But I got mine. I got mine. Yeah, buddy, you know what I'm saying? New day coming about, you know what I'm saying? So just kicking back and gonna stand back and wait on the next mission to come, you know what I'm saying? All eyes on Bre, you know what I'm saying, and the perpetrators that caused her to have a early dismiss. They gonna get what's done. They gonna get their due too, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just refuse to believe that we in a country that if you break the rules and regulations, that you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna get away with it. And I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen. So I advise all the people in Louisville, just be patient, and we're going to see how these next 4 weeks to go. And by the way, one more thing that happened. This is the truth. For all you naysayers, this is the truth right here. After the shot was fired, right? Like I said, I had sat back down on the curb resting, right? So after the shot was fired, everybody really turned that way looking at the shot. There was some vacant apartments across from me. So I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I did the opposite, you know what I'm saying? My training got me to do the opposite of what the crowd doing, because to me, I started registering in my head, that could be just a decoy, you know what I'm saying? Shit could come from here, so I don't break out binoculars, you know, it's time to break out the binoculars, so I'm just scoping the apartments, you know what I'm saying? So I did that for about 15, 20 minutes, didn't see nobody over there, no moving or nothing. So then everything's kind of calming down from after that initial shot. Like I said, the bro fell out, dropped his gun. When his gun dropped, hit the ground, went off. You know what I'm saying? So after that, people was calming down. Then there was a civilian. She came, she was sitting beside me, a civilian, and there was this guy too. And she pointed, she's like, "There's somebody in that window. There's somebody. You see that man over there in that window got the gun?" Then I'm like, hold up. I'm like, I know I've been looking at this for the last 15, 20 minutes. I hadn't seen nobody, so I'm back scoping, looking. Then I seen what she saw. I saw a black angel. I saw a black angel in that window. You know what I'm saying? He just let me see just half his body, and he like kind of moved back. Then I put the binoculars down. I even told her, I said, well, that's NFAC. Somebody know he's over there, right? Then I'm like, damn, I had to pick him back up. You know, 'cause I'm like, damn, how did I miss that? You know what I'm saying? So I picked it back up. Then he was standing in the same position, and he moved back just a little bit more. Now I put the binoculars back down, picked it back up. When I picked it back up, he was gone. He was gone. So for all you naysayers and all you BS YouTubers, NFC got protection from the Most High. Let me say it again. For all you naysayers and for all you bud, jive, YouTubers, NFC got protection from the Most High Creator. That's the protection we got, because the black angel, he was over there in them apartments protecting us. Even if we didn't have the Louisville PD with the protection, we still was protected by the Most High. So keep sitting behind your mic, keep being the B that you are, keep being the punk that you are, keep talking all that BS, and you ain't doing nothing, you ain't trying to do nothing because you're scared to come out. Stay at home and stay out the way. NFAC, Trucker Newz 19.